Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God as a noun and verb, the most merciful God, the bestower of mercy. And this is a great one to say in the evening here. Along with 93 to 98 of 23 and 56 to 58 of 51. I like to say this in the evening between the Adhan and the regular prayer, at least when I go to the masjid and they haven't hurried us to break fast or something. Say, it hath been revealed unto me that a company of jinn attentively heard Alcoran, and said, Verily, we have heard an admirable discourse, which directeth unto the right institution, wherefore we believe therein, and we will by no means associate any other with our Lord. He, may the majesty of our Lord be exalted, hath taken no wife, nor hath begotten any issue. So no daughter, no son. And we find with the Freud thing that the only thing Freud was right about is shirk, is people have certain issues that make them think that God is a father or mother, or that they're a child of God, if there's a other child of God or something. But anyways, yet the foolish among us hath spoken that which is extremely false of God, as epitomized by the verse of the 5 archetypal false gods. And in India, you also have a pair of 5 that seem to among the Persians too, I think, that preceded a lot of the other idolatry. Yet the foolish among us hath spoken that which is extremely false of God, but we verily thought that neither man nor Genii, would by any means have uttered a lie concerning God, and there are certainly men who fly for refuge unto certain of the jinn, but they increase their folly and transgression, and they also thought, as ye thought, that God would not raise any one to life. And that was one of the things the Arabs who were not monotheists would go into the valleys, or maybe they were henotheists, and they worshipped a different jinn of the valley, and if they didn't know of the local mythology, they would just seek refuge with the local fallen angel. And they also thought, as ye thought, that God would not raise anyone to life. And we formerly attempted into that which was transacting in heaven, and we found the same filled with a strong guard, and with flaming darts, and we sat on some of the seats thereof to hear. But whoever listeneth now findeth a flame laid in ambush for him to guard against the celestial confines. And we know not whether evil be intended against those who are in the earth, or whether their Lord intendeth to direct them aright. That was it 1903, 1908 Siberian explosion. You have these people in Siberia that worship a fire god, and this fire god, they stopped worshiping this thing, the ones that survived that impact. Well, there wasn't an impact. The comet or meteor blew up before it hit the ground, and there's still radiation and stuff today over there, but they changed their worship of the jinn, or chief jinn, or whether Lord directed them right. There are some among us who are upright, and there are some among us who are otherwise. We are of different ways. And all that stuff about fearing the fallen angels, the fire beings, the spirits, or whatever, they're not all evil. And that's a great comfort going out in the night as they start to come out because they're kind of shy beings, really. Well, a lot of them are shy and kind of stay away from humans, or at least from their notice. And we verily thought we could by no means frustrate God in the earth, neither could we escape him by flight. Wherefore, when we had heard the direction contained, we believed therein. And whoever believeth in his Lord need not fear any diminution nor any injustice. There are al Muslimin among us. I don't know if it's Muslimun. I don't remember at the moment. And there are others of us who swerve from righteousness. So by definition, swerving from righteousness is differing from Islam, doing something un-Islamic. Those who and whoso embraceth Islam, they shall earnestly seek direction. But those who swerve from righteousness shall be fuel for hell. If they tread in the way, we will surely water them with abundant rain, that we may prove them thereby. But whoso turneth aside from the admonition of his Lord, him will he send into a severe torment. Verily the places of worship are unto God, wherefore invoke not any other together with God. When the servant of God sit up to invoke him, it wanteth little but that they had pressed on him in crowds to hear him rehearse Alcoran. Say, verily, I call upon my Lord only, and I associate no other than with him. Say, verily, I am not able to procure you either hurt or a right institution. Say, verily, none can protect me against God, neither shall I find any refuge besides him. I can by no means other than publish what's been revealed to me from God and his messages. And whoever shall be disobedient unto God and his messages. Oh, and whosoever shall be disobedient unto God and his apostle, for him is the fire of hell, and they shall remain therein forever until they see that which they are threatened. But then shall they know who were the weaker and a protector, and the fewer in number. Say, I know not whether with which ye are threatened be nigh, or whether my Lord will appoint for it a distant term. He knoweth the secrets of futurity, and he doth not commute his secrets unto any except an apostle, in whom he is well pleased. And he causeth a guard to march before him and behind him, that he may know that they have executed the commissions of their Lord. He comprehendeth whatever is with them, and counteth all things by number. And like that line in the Enochian that translates it, atoms subtract into the very stars be numbered and that sort of thing.